Hello, my name is Andrew Kurtz, and thank you for listening to my pitch for Sight Unseen. Let me give you the premise. Four infiltrators break into one of the ruling corporations using advanced stealth suits plastered with sensors and a cloaking device. Each has a loaded weapon, a theft target, an assassination mark, a bounty on their head, and different allegiances. Wanna watch? Sight Unseen is a four-player 3D third-person shooter with stealth arena combat similar to Screen Cheat, combined with stealth elements akin to Metal Gear Solid 4. Sight Unseen is about using an advanced cloaking suit to stealth through an area to obtain a target item and escape. Players also utilize their suit's array of sensors to track enemy players, either to avoid them or hunt them down. Each player is attempting to earn as many points as possible during each round. Players earn points by retrieving their target item and by escaping, or by being the last man standing. Bonus points are granted to players who perform excellently and or achieve optional objectives. Whichever player has the most points at the end of a game wins. At the beginning of each round, each player is assigned an item they must locate and escape with. In addition, they are also given a color of an opposing player. This indicates their assassination mark. A round ends when a player escapes with their target item or when only one player remains alive. All players then earn points and a new round begins. After 3 rounds, the game ends. Points are mainly earned by obtaining the target items and escaping. Alternately, players will earn additional points for eliminating their assassination mark, escaping with other players' target items, player takedowns, quick item retrieval/escape, and being the last man standing. Sight Unseen is set in a cyberpunk world governed by the ruling corporations. The players play as freedom fighters striving to bring down the ruling corporations, utilizing advanced stealth suits and well-trained warriors. Players, when sitting still or moving slowly, are completely invisible. The data that the player's suits gather appear to them as a segmented circle around their body. This is known as the Acute Sensitivity Circle, or ASC for short. The ASC is capable of detecting very faint vibrations and displaying it to the user. This is shown by the individual segments changing color to represent that a particular action is occurring in that direction. If a player sits still for a while, their ASC becomes acute. The circle expands to show this, and the ASC segments will now rise to show approximate distance to where that event occurred. At the start of a round, players can decide to begin seeking their target item first, or start by hunting enemy players. While playing, players must decide how fast they must move in a situation, or if sitting still and remaining invisible is the best option. In a contact scenario, each player must immediately decide fight or flight. Players are free to stay on the map as long as there is time, thus a player can decide to obtain their item and stay in order to eliminate their assassination mark before escaping, earning bonus points. Sight Unseen can be compared to the game Screen Cheat. They both have invisible players, free-for-all combat, ways to keep track of enemy players, and neither have a mini-map. Some key differences are that Screen Cheat does not have an alternate objective. It encourages cheating. It is very fast-paced and features a handful of weapons. Sight Unseen can also be compared to other stealth games on the market, such as Metal Gear Solid 4. Both of these games have stealth-focused gameplay, an indicator to assist in stealth, and similar stealth mechanics such as movement increasing detection. However, Metal Gear Solid is a great story of one man changing a war-torn world with an array of weapons from non-lethal darts to rocket launchers. Sight Unseen has a couple of risks associated with it. For example, the contact system relies on the ASC system, thus the ASC would need to be implemented before contact can be tested. The seek and hunt gameplay plus potential perfect stealth may not be as fun as first imagined. The development team is fairly new at programming, thus the systems involved may be a difficult undertaking. The gameplay may be too slow and players could lose interest rather quickly. Thank you for listening to my pitch for Sight Unseen. I'm excited to hear your feedback.